Tini e te mano, tēnā tātou katoa, no mai hara mai whakatau mai. Ki tēnei pai o Land Rover First 15 Rugby, Palmerston North Boys High and Napier Boys High. Well, as they say in sport, the genesis of all great rivalries lie in their longevity, and this is a very, very special one. Since 1904, and for the 118th time, Ben Castle, Palmerston North Boys High and Napier Boys High for the Polson Banner.
Yeah, kia ora, Ken. Kia ora, everyone. This game, it doesn't get much bigger for these two sides. They're powerhouses in the Super 8, one of the toughest competitions in this country, and we are blessed to have such good rugby through that Super 8 competition and First 15 across the country. But Napier boys, the visitors, the current holders of the Polson Banner, under pretty good conditions today. It's going to be a cracker.
Yes, we're looking forward to it. Both teams bring good form into this contest.
Yeah, they do. A little bit mixed probably for where Napier would really like to be. Both teams are 2 from 6. But I guess everything goes out the window for this game here. And last time, Palmerston North Boys at home at the Polson Banner, they won it. And it was against some of the odds as well. So anything can happen in these big games.
We've seen some star and some quality players over the years. In recent times, there's no exception.
Yeah, no, today, I think with Ruben Love as well, he's a player that we've seen in the past who is now a big contributor to our game and an up-and-coming player. I think the ones that are out there today for Napier boys are Gus Brown and Giselle Lutelli Malasia, a big number 8. So it's there's some stars on show for sure.
Yes, and for Ruben Love, well, what a talent this young player is. Not long out of Palmerston North Boys High, into the Wellington program and into the Hurricanes program, where he's been an absolute star, Ruben Love.
Well, Ruben, they talk about big fixtures on the First 15 calendar, and nothing bigger for Palmerston North Boys than the Polson Banner.
Yeah, no, it doesn't get bigger than that for us. Yeah, it's speechless really. It's the biggest game of the year. You could lose every game, all of the fixtures, and if you win the Polson Banner, you've had a successful season. So it's the oldest tradition in schoolboy rugby, so yeah, look forward to watching it.
And so when you come to the Polson Banner, you say like you actually forget about all the other results. It just comes down to that, friends and family here. It's hosted here in 2021. It will be a big occasion for everyone, won't it?
100%. The whole car park will be flooded. The streets will be flooded. You know, everybody's going to be here. All the friends and family of the school, even all the old boys that date back to probably when my dad was playing in 1970. So, yeah, it's the biggest event on the calendar, and the whole town kind of gets up for it as well.
Ruben Love, well, he's got the footwork, the talent and the smarts. An outstanding future.
Yeah, well, he bursted onto the scene, really, didn't he? In both codes where we talk about cricket as well, but this time when he's picked up the overball and just stuck with it, and some of this footage here we can see of him just really dominating, and through that school rugby, through his New Zealand secondary schools, an opportunity to go down the line from Palmerston North to Wellington, where he's just really stepped up again. And there, well, his first start for the Hurricanes. This is against one of the best teams in the business, the Crusaders. Such a good attacking threat, Ruben Love, and part of that Palmerston North boys' proud history in rugby.
And so we're looking forward with great interest to follow Ruben Love's future. Now turning our attention, Ben, to Napier Boys High as well. Some tremendous young players coming through their program.
Yeah, Napier boys, I guess that Hawke's Bay rugby program at the moment, with Hastings boys as well, such a dominant First 15. Both of them together, they're producing some wonderful professional rugby players now, and community rugby players, of course. And I think there'll be a lot of old boys watching this game today as well, who are very proud around this tradition of the Polson Banner. So tuning in.
Yes, Tyrone Thompson, hooker. Napier boys ended up coming down to Wellington. He was with the Marison Pats club as well. He's been a captain and a leader of the side. Another great young talent.
Oh, absolutely. One of the standouts of First 15 rugby through 2017, 2018. Just the way he carries the ball as a hooker. He's elusive, he's fast, he's very strong as well. He's very good over the ball. And he's taken his opportunity down the line as well. Also with Wellington, you see him there lifting the Moaska Cup, and then into Wellington as well, where he's just growing.
Yeah, he's got a tremendous running game as well. Here's an example. Little 1-2 play at the front of the line, out down the right edge, can run like a centre, but plays in the front row. Big talent, Tyrone Thompson. And from a Super 8 perspective, it's been a relatively modest year for two teams that are used to being at the top.
Yeah, well, that's right. I mean, you look at that Super 8 there, all those teams in there. You think of Hastings and Hamilton and Rotorua boys, just so powerful. But Napier boys, they carry a bit of form into this match. Although they are 2 from 6, they bet New Plymouth last week. Palmerston North did go down to Rotorua, but you can see that table there. There's some talent across the board, but everything goes out the window for this match here. It's all important. Polson Banner, forget the results.
Yes, well, the Polson Banner, not a lot in it. It means a lot. You can have a modest year, but the winner of the Polson Banner answers a lot of questions for everybody.
That's right, exactly what Ruben Love said when they're here at home. Last time they were at home, they won it. Their friends and family will be out supporting them. Napier come over the range to take it on as well. Season goes out the window. Focus on this match. It could save it all.
This is the Polson Banner. And it is indeed. It's a rivalry that began in 1904 today. The 118th time these two wonderful colleges meet.
Yeah, another big instalment for First 15 Rugby. And, of course, we talked about the Polson Banner, named after a famous headmaster back in 1904. And all the friends and family here. There's students starting to come out. It's under really nice conditions here in Palmerston North in the Manawatu. It's a really exciting game. I'm a little bit nervous as well, Ken.
Yes, and the conditions, looks like we're in for a good game.
Yeah, well, there has been a bit of rain around the Manawatu. It's a little bit wet underfoot, but the skies are clear and just a tiny bit of breeze there, but nothing really that will trouble them. Good, open, running rugby. And here they are.
And the Napier boys high school first 15 will start Martin, Crystal and Brown in the front row, Enor and Prouting. The two locks, Mead, Lutele Malasia and Ratcliffe in the loose forward trio. Burkett and Slavakun will play in the halves. Broughton and Curran in the midfield. Kerr, Morlili and Kathenvong will play in the fullback and three-quarter positions with Faleiva, Sornai, Van Dadelzen, Manson, Russell, Payo and Augustine to come from the bench. The coach is Brendan Ratcliffe.
You see some of the power players that they have, Napier boys. This is Gus Brown. This is him in the number 6 jersey. He's stripping in the number 3, the tight head jersey today, but he has been part of this first 15. Well, he's in there last year as a year 11 student. He is a big man, 110 kilos, big physical player. They still use him at line-out time for lifting and jumping, and he'll need to be on today. There he goes, the big man. Yeah, they'll see him today. Plenty of him, I'm sure.
Yeah, the Palmerston North boys high first 15 will start Atomo, Huni, Muffy and Munn in the front row. Donald Charnley, Leung Wai, the two locks, Simpson, Smith, Ilston Park and Borlays. The loose forward trio, Rohihi, Collis and Carpenter. In the halves, Gordon and Harvey will play in the centres. Minhinnick and Coles on the wings, with normally a number 10 today playing in the 15 jersey, Curtis Heafy. With Odin Ryan Stevenson, Leovai, Tiotanga, Henson, Tahiwi McMillan and Wilson Clune to come from the bench.
Well, when we talk about talent in our game, this man here, Curtis Heafy, he is in his 3rd year in this first 15. This is him in the number 10 jersey. He's stripping in number 15 today, but we've talked about Ruben Love in the opening as well. And this kid here, Curtis Heafy, just as good on the cricket pitch as well. But here's some of these great action shots of his defence, his attacking ability. He'll be key in Palmerston North boys as they go about their Polson Banner work today, Curtis Heafy.
You can see from those images we recorded earlier in the warm-up, it's a very good day. These shots are live, so this is the conditions that the players will face today. Napier Boys High School, established in 1872. Mahitika, Mataku Kore, do right, fear nothing, their school motto. They produced 13 All Blacks, 1,200 on the school roll. 2 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses, 11 competition points, in 6th position in the Super 8 table. The home team. Very happy and delighted. Napier Boys High, Palmerston North. Boys High. On the left, established in 1982. Nihi Bone, Sini Labore, nothing achieved without hard work. Just under 1,800 on the Palmerston North Boys High School roll. They produced 15 All Blacks, 2 wins, 4 losses, 9 points in 7th position. Bit of emotion. They now have to control as one team will attack and one will defend. And tremendous haka. Might be a couple of please explains on Monday morning. But it's all good. Jacob Booth, Ben Koch, Gary Massix. Your officials in charge.
Well, certainly one way to get the crowd going. A tradition of the haka. These two teams, they've been facing each other season after season, campaign after campaign. For this Polson Banner, the whole school, Palmerston North boys out. Plenty of voice.
Ready to go, mate? Time's on.
Slabber goes short on the kickoff. And secured by Gus Brown. Converted back rower. And now Nicholas Ennell. A good solid 3 rucks from Napier boys to open this. Now Ratcliffe. An offload for Lockie Mead. Nice controlled start. Now Corey Burkett. Again picking out Nicholas Ennell. Very direct with their running, Napier. Loose pass, Slabacorn had to go back before attempting to go forward and restart. Lost a little bit of momentum. Lutele Malasia, the captain.
Oh, there, lads. Last feet.
Burkett. Ennell, he's had 3 carries in this opening stanza. Nicholas Ennell, all of them quality. Slabacorn, they hit the right edge. Morlelli, 7 metres out. They are advancing the ball. They're inside the 5. Napier boys. Prouting. He's got away from a big hit. Going to Mahoney, and that's a great start from Napier Boys High.
Well, what a good start here. Well, they've got a penalty right out in front. Well, there's a man who was involved. And a couple of big carries straight off that kickoff. Lovely high kickoff, good chase line. Well, they've opted for the points here, but what a start. 9, nearly 10 very, very good phases. This ball went high off the kickoff, and that gives the chasers an opportunity. And it's Radcliffe and 7 who's competing, and it's come down to Brown. And Gus Brown involved in a couple. He takes a bit of putting away. It's a good tackle. Tackle there by Simpson Smith, and here's Enor, and another run from him, the big man. The cousin of Braden Enor. Big third year in this first 15, the big second rower. What a start.
So Burkett with a penalty. And all that possession and field position is rewarded with 3 points. Palmerston North boys high go deep. And Napier look for field position. That is an outstanding clearance.
Oh, a brilliant kick, Morlelli, the number 15. That's a way to exit. It's a sign of a really good side. You just, when you put under a bit of pressure, you take the ball in and make a good decision. And clear your line, take the pressure off.
Two-tongue order. Muffy.
Four, you can't leave, mate, in or out. Let's go, boys, in, please.
Five. It's a six-man line out in the end with a lot of movement. And now they shift. Leo Gordon with a lovely break, trying to turn the ball on the inside. Opened up the Napier defence, earned himself a penalty. That's a great first touch for Leo Gordon.
High tackle.
Well, what a way to respond from Palmerston North. Boys off a well-worked line out. It was Borlays who went up and took that ball. And it came down into a lovely backline move. You've got to win the ball at set piece, and they did that well. And look at this here with Gordon. Just bagged just straight through. It's a nice outline there, and then bet the next defender. Good fend. Strong midfield surge.
Meters out, no doubt. In the mind of the kicker, Curtis Heafy.
Well, their pressure kicks as well, those ones in front of all their mates watching on, willing it over as well, but good conditions for goal kicking.
Labacorn picks out Donald Charnley. And able to take it cleanly now. They think about shifting the ball out of their own quarter. Palmerston North boys high. They found some space down the left edge. Tremendous rugby from Palmerston North boys high. Now the big man Munn takes on the forwards in defence. Carpenter. Oh, then an unforced error from Muffy. They move the ball out of their own 22 with class and poise. Palmerston North Boys High School.
Well, there are ways to exit. You're either putting the ball to the boot, or this is the other option as well if it's done well. This is Harvey. Wide there, the number 13 centre. It's the fend going as they carry on through. A good way to take the pressure off and then back into the midfield, and just having a look at the defensive line. This does bring us to our first scrum.
Fine.
Good attacking position here for Napier.
Stand up. Boys, both teams,
scrum.
We're already set. There has to be a gap. Right, there must be a gap.
On this side here, Jared Martin, the loose head prop for Napier boys, just newly capped last week. You see the caps at the start of the game, the tradition. Caps that they take off before the haka. He's up against Zane Munn.
Corey Burkett drops to the short side. Slabbergone with the second man playing more Lily with the ball along the ground. 10th of form. That is a nice short side play put together by Napier Boys High, giving them great field position.
Same deal.
21, 62, 43.
Buffy. Foley and Y. In front of the line out, the drive is a good one.
Wait for it, wait for it.
Cole's playing halfback.
Yeah, Napier will like that result. It was a well-worked move off that scrum there, coming around the left-hand side and going for field position, and then putting pressure on the clearance, which now gives them a ball in a good field position, good attacking position, shorter line out.
Tyrone Crystal towards the back of the line out. Now Ratcliffe holds. He was on the ground for a little while. Now Slabbergone. Katiaki Broughton. He gets the ball away for more. Lally offloads in the tackle. They're a chance down the left edge. Napier. Corey Burkett inside the 5.
Inside entry. Hold there, boys.
We're 9 minutes gone and they've given us a show already, these kids. Now the pick and go.
Still your advantage, boys, for side entry. Last feet, boys, last
And there's a
feet.
penalty advantage as well.
Boys, accidental offside there. Penalty blue. Side entry.
Some quality offloading on this one.
Straight in the side, boys.
Well, that one goes against Zane Munn. He did so well to get back there, their tight head prop. But look at this break here. This is Morlelli at 15. He gets the offload, then he just puts the burners on and the footwork. That's lovely, in and away. And then the offload there to Corey Burkett. Some good cover defence, though, from Heafy. No, that's... No, the Carpenter, rather. Number 10.
Tyrone Crystal again to the front of the line out. Now they bend their back, Napier boys. Try and drive their way over from the line out. They deserve a try, given the quality of the attack that they've put on, and the try is scored by Tyrone Crystal.
Well, Crystal, he delivered the ball in after the break. You go back to the penalty. They opted for the line out. The good decision, the good line out throw, pinpoint perfect. They know where to go here. They are organised, Napier. And the ball gets shuffled to the back. Nicely, they've got to work the combinations to do that. It's not easy. Just it looks like he's just got in there and put that ball down, but they've a lot of practice to get this right, to get the body positions right, to get where you're putting your head. And then to get it moving. It's Gus Brown at the front there, and then the try by Crystal. Well-worked move, Napier.
Doesn't that ball bend around for Burkett? So he's 2 from 2. And his team, the 118th Polson Banner, lead by 10 points to 3 after 11 minutes. Oh, that won't help.
How wide? He was right here.
Front of the kicker.
He was well ahead of you, mate. I'm assuming you boys got the scrum? Yeah? Scrum called.
Okay.
The referee wasn't wrong. Oh, that's just the timing. They're keen to get off the line. The intent's right. Just the execution. Let's get the timing. Well,
Crouch!
nonetheless, though, this is a good attacking position. They're a 4-2 split behind the scrum.
Sit!
Options left and right.
Stay straight, boys, stay straight.
Corey Burkett. Tilly Malasia off the back, Slabacorn, Morlili. And then a nice shot ball for Curran. And he's taken in a good tackle, pushed over the touchline by Leo Gordon. Second time they've gone down that left side from a midfield scrum.
And some good hands, nice hands there. But equally, defence ready on that occasion.
Boys, let's go. In, please.
Muffy to the back. Good line-out win by Joe Simpson-Smith, the captain. And then Leo Gordon, geez, hard to handle. Leo Gordon wins the penalty.
Where are we, boys? Go on, play on, play on.
Almost 3 line breaks from 3 carries for the vice-captain, Gordon.
Play on, off the boot.
Now Rohihi Collis. Munn
No, leave it, Blue, leave
still
it.
in their own half.
Last beat, boys.
Murphy. Bit of footwork at the line
No hands, no
from
hands.
Murphy. Carpenter dummied the runner on the inside, went on the outside. Oh, then they concede a penalty.
Good position, holding on.
Well, starting to get some phases together, Palmerston North boys.
What's your call?
And playing flat to the line as well. Simpson-Smith, a good carry, but this defensive Napier up to that challenge. Really good work at the breakdown.
They're doing a tough run, these 2 penalties, That rough to clean up.
That's a very good clearance too. This man there, Morlili. This is the look at it here. Yeah, that's Brown. He's up flat and then over the ball.
Tyrone Crystal.
Ball!
Yeah, the drive. Again, Napier boys are inside the 22.
Back around now, back
Picked up 5 metres on the drive, now 10.
Own player, boys, your own player, that's it.
This is Prouting
Leave it wide.
with the ball now. It's on the ground, they pick and go. Lutele Malasia adding his support. Now Inor inside the 5, Napier.
Leave it, hey, get out.
They can see the try line. It's up. And they're driven back into the field of play. Oh, a couple of players missed out. A lovely pass selection. Is that Ratcliffe? Back to Sharon Martin. The prop. Gee, beautifully delivered. Skip pass to pick up an unmarked front rower.
Well,
How
look,
good.
Look where Brown is. He's waiting with Malasia. Nutili Malasia there. They look like the threats and the ball's just gone straight outside. There to Martin. Well, Martin, he was the one who made the tackle which forced the penalty, which then put Napier down into that area. And they drove off that line out. Yeah, right, Ken, that option to pass just across those 2 big players, Nutili Malasia and Gus Brown. Palmerston North boys thought it was going there.
Well, it's a brave pass to throw. Burkett. What a game he's having after only 16 minutes. 2 conversions, a penalty, and how about the quality of that pass? You've got to remember, he's still at school, this kid. Throw a ball like that with such accuracy and such confidence. Great job. Ooh, in front of their own posts. So Palmerston North, boys high. They're going to get an attacking scrum in great position.
Just a little bit casual, you can see there, the supporters now, just at this, as they started that haka, that ball went down, the Palmerston North boys. Oh, brilliant. This will get their boys going.
Crouch! Bind! Sit! Straight down. That was you, mate. You were down first. I need your outside shoulder, a bit more height. Yeah? I'm happy. Let's go, play on.
So there's the field position. Just on the right-hand side of your screen, that's Curtis Heafy in 15. And Sam Coles. Heafy's a converted number 10.
Crouch!
And then Carpenter is that first receiver on the left. Those are their options.
Sit!
Good shape from Palmerston North, boys high. Oh, no.
Ball's not in, boys. You've got to hold. Early push.
And the rule's the rule, but cost them a free kick. Cost them that field position. Heafy thinks about decision, decides to go to the line, beats the first defender. Rauhihi Collis.
That's fine. Boys, first infringement, you've got to release the tackle player. First infringement, got to release.
Donald Charnley. Heafy will get them 17 or so metres.
Yes, Leon White carry there. It's good defence again from Napier. Just coming through, he's got to be able to release, is the call. They'll walk into this line out now with options.
Six.
Ball eyes will walk in late. He's calling the line out. It's the big number 8 from Palmerston North boys. There'll be some deception.
Outside shoulder, boys.
Not straight. Push too early at the scrum.
Scrum?
Not straight with that throw. Couple of frustrating calls against Palmerston North boys high.
Well, in particular that scrum one. I mean, that was just a really good hit on that occasion from Palmerston North boys, and get free kicked.
Boys, that last scrum, you're pushing for the balls and you've got to hold it, yeah?
You can hear the referee there, you've got to hold, you can't push before the ball's in, we get that, but if you've got a good hit.
Former All Black Bruce Hamada.
Bind!
Manawa 2. Long-time captain, former coach. And involved with the Palmerston North boys high. First 15. Burkett. Kicks from the scrum, Curtis Heafy. Way! Unforced. From a quality player, Curtis Heafy.
Lost forward.
So he puts momentum back, and Napier boys high favour as they get a scrum with very good field position.
Well, very uncharacteristic. Yeah, well, he'll beat himself up. He's got to focus now on the next one. He's a quality player. He'll bin that and move on. There's the clap. Right, focus on next job. He'll need his defensive skills now.
Bind!
See Napier backline stacked away to the left.
Sit!
Burkett, steady scrum. And now 8-9 play. Burkett falls over in front of the defence. So that slows the momentum of that play down. It's Ratcliffe playing halfback. Enor. He's been good today, Enor. The big lock. Very busy with the football. Now Morlele shaped the pass. A little kick in behind.
Full pass, boys. Full
Heafy.
pass.
Ooh, taking the ball on the ground. No fear.
Scrum blue.
No worries about his body.
Another tough one. They can't buy a trick here. Just putting it down. Look at Heafy attack this ball and then look to offload. Oh, deemed to go forward.
Watch those loosies for me, please, Gary.
You can't coach courage. Palmerston North boys handling errors. And just creeping into the game in the wrong area of the field, really, putting themselves under pressure, but the defence being asked plenty of questions. They'll need a big scrum here.
Burkett. Slapperkun, cut out ball for Curran. And then Morlelli, an early pass for Cuthenvong. Tries to take his opponent on the outside, but Heafy good with the tackle. He's over the ball.
Wide, down. Cheers, thank you.
Ooh, not rewarded. Napier with a quick tap. Morlelli.
Off and now, White.
A metre short. Here they go again. Napier boys, the referee unsighted.
Boys, stand up, please. First up was held up. Okay, we'll go scrum, mate. All right, scrum blue.
I'll see it close here. This is after the quick tap. There was some celebrations. They thought they'd got over the line. Wow. Oh, tough penalty as well. Some really good defensive work from Heafy, the fullback from Palmerston North boys. He came across and made a tackle that had to be made.
Fine.
Now they've got to scrum their way out now, Palmerston North boys. Good hit.
Burkett drops to the open. Lutele Malasia. Burkett with a bit of footwork at the line. He's belted ball and all.
Last feet, White, last feet. No, they're fine.
Prouting comes to the left side. The referee he says that'll be try number 3. And it's Ratcliffe, the open side flanker.
Yeah, one of the co-captains, the vice-captain, Max Ratcliffe. Oh, it's just pressure. This is a very good carry as well off that scrum there. Number 7, look, he's got some support as well. That's key to it. They're well drilled. They latch on well. The Napier boys, they do it across the park. His body position is very good. Helped over the line by Prouting. Ratcliffe. And in year 12, part of the Hurricanes under-18 setup. A good future prospect.
Burkett. He's in some kind of form today. The halfback. How good's he going?
Well, possession, territory, all in favour, and that's all the scoreboard reflects it. 89%. There it is, the territory. Well, just got to get down that other end, Palmerston.
Feet. Basically no ball, no field position. Palmerston North boys high, Napier kicking. Heafy away from the first 2, 3 defenders. Curtis Heafy. Now they need to recycle the ball.
Last feet.
Rohihi Collis. Murphy.
Roll, Blake.
Recycle on the 10-metre line inside the Napier half. Now Harvey.
Backwards, play on.
Ball's loose in the tackle. It's on the ground. There's a foot race. Carpenter.
No.
Rohihi Collis at halfback. Murphy carries again.
Roll, Blue, leave it now.
Got a good work rate for a hooker. Murphy. And Heafy goes in and then out. Open up the defence and the offload is a good one. Simpson Smith down the left edge. Manhinnick away from 3 defenders. Ankle tap by the 4th. And then stripped of the ball in the tackle. This is tremendous rugby from 2 great schools.
Well, Heafy involved. Here's some footwork and here he goes. This is the danger. He possesses then the offload. This is Simpson Smith. And then look, watch Manhinnick here. He comes back on the inside and steps and fends and gets his team over the advantage line. Just a little knock on. Well, it could have been interesting had this gone to hand as well. Good work. That's Harvey. That's not Curran, rather. The 13. Oh, that ball just over the top, but Heafy, Gordon, Rohihi Collis involved, and Hinnick. It just shows you what a threat they are, this school, when they get going, this first 15. just haven't had the ball. They're down in possession, only 37% of it. You can see what a threat they are when they have it. They'll need him to stay on. Some good covering defence that he's done today too.
Let's go, lads. Time's
It
coming
is all in favour of Napier.
Time on.
They're in the right area of the park now, Palmerston North boys. Their line-out throw also.
No stats, it's the story. Palmerston North boys high game. No ball, no field position. All the time in defence inside their own half. Now they've got some position. Carpenter. Gordon. They've got the talent, they're just not getting the ball enough. Murphy. A hooker. Rohihi Collis. Now the big boys go to work. Munn. Murphy, high work rate, Murphy.
No, you're on the player, leave it now, you're on the player.
Trying to get his team on the front foot. Carpenter, second man play, Gordon. Good runner, Leo Gordon. And the muscle up, Rohihi Collis. Again, they look down the left edge, quick hands from Fletcher Carpenter. Much better from Palmerston North boys high. Can they convert? Polson Park. Test themselves down the left edge. Polson Park with a solid carry.
Turnover's fine, boys, fine.
And the Napier boys staying in the fight, winning the penalty after securing the ball at the breakdown.
Holding on.
Well, a great example of hanging in there on defence, everything being thrown at them. 11 strong phases from Palmerston North boys. Oh, not out initially, it is now. Oh, what a passage of play from Palmerston North boys. Just a wave of attack after attack. And then the turnover. It comes in, Radcliffe involved.
The ball was aimed at Lockie Mead. Wasn't taken cleanly. Gordon, Heafy. Again, he slips the first defender every time. Curtis Heafy.
Leave it blue, it's one. Hold there, boys.
Ball ace.
No, off it, blue, off it, no.
Rohihi Collis, Carpenter. Oh, looked away at the time the ball was being delivered. Laying wide, and it's gone to ground. So just a mix-up in their communication system.
Oh, actually fine, no, 6-6, mate.
Well, and the pressure also that this team there on your screen now are putting on Palmerston North boys with their defensive pressure. That's forcing some errors. They're coming up in a line. Their line speed is very good on that occasion. Wing Y had to go back inside and just the timing was out.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Stay down, stay down.
First receiver shaped the pass, took the line on. Minhinnick with the tackle. Burkett. Ratcliffe. Good strong carry from Ratcliffe. Gus Brown. Hitting some strong defence. Back the short side. Ennell. No surprise. Burkett. Morlelli. Nice little step in. Some good offloading in traffic.
Lost forward.
But the ball's gone forward. Both these teams have brought a positive attitude to this contest.
We're both throwing shoulders in. Some big collisions. Some direct runners in front of a good crowd here at Palmerston North boys. To see Ennell always been prominent. This big carry, the big frame. Over the advantage line when you've got someone like that in the team. Give me the ball. Max Radcliffe is just getting some attention. He's been prominent, also part of this big pack. His second year in this 15. Open side flanker. Can play 6, 7 and 8. Some nice little interchange there. Luteli Malasia, the number 8 as well, showing his skill, part of that loose forward trio. It's a good one with Lockie Mead as well, number 6, the Napier boys.
Lovely atmosphere. Boys behind the sub bench. Got the afternoon off home economics and science to come and watch footy. How good. My favourite subjects, home economics and woodwork. And lunch.
You good at lunch?
Oh, sensational.
Crouch.
Rohihi Collis.
Sit.
28% territory, that's been a big thing. Been a big negative for them to try and overcome. Napier boys have had over 5 minutes in their 22 as well, so they've been under the pump.
All right, clean your boots off, boys. Reset it.
It's a lot of pressure on players. Look at that stat. Palmerston North boys high, talk about shoulder to the wheel. It's all about defence, trying to hold the opponents out. A 4-minute advantage.
Fine. Sit. Hold it.
Rohihi Collis. Carpenter. The second man play for Heafy to look for some field position. Morlele. Gee, that's a good take. Now on the kick return. Finds the ground. 5 metres into their own half. Burkett. Utele Malasia. Good carry from the number 8. Burkett. Quick hands down the left edge and the ball's lost forward.
Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Lost forward.
As much as the possession and the territory is stacked against Palmerston North boys, their defence has been very good. They've only missed 5 tackles. They haven't had a whole lot of ball as well, so they've been asked to tackle a lot. And there they're coming up. Their defensive line is still there. They're organised. Their scrum's been very good as well. Their set piece is good. This is the mistake. But that's all through some pressure at the breakdown and pressure from that defensive line. Good work, Palmerston.
Fine. Sit!
Rohihi Collis, good scrum from Palmerston North. Boys high. Gordon, first receiver. Carpenter off a set play. Now they go to the left edge, but the pass goes to ground. They're trying to be innovative. Trying something different.
And only inches in it as well. That ball, not a lot in it for it to go to hand. But it does give that ball back. Another turnover. Back to Napier, asking more questions of this Palmerston North defence.
Tyrone Crystal. Front of the line-out throw. It's okay. Now they roll forward off a pick and go to give them better field position. Lutele Malasia. Dominant leader of the team. Now the pick and go, Burkett. Corey Burkett, ankle tap.
Advantage, slow it down.
And a penalty advantage as well.
Thank you.
When they run with energy and vigour when they've got field position. Tele Malasia.
No way,
Just 2 metres out. Now Morlele, quick hands and Slabacorn. He had his back to the opponents. That'd have been a fair try. They'd get that one.
What's that?
Just reminding you, 35-minute halves and schoolboy rugby here in New Zealand. Hope you're enjoying our coverage wherever you are watching.
We're not rolling away.
Here in New Zealand or around the world on our rugbypass.com. This is the 118th game. Polson Banner game between
Your time started.
Napier Boys High and Palmerston North Boys High, a rivalry that began in 1904. An absolute privilege for us to be here and be part of this annual grand occasion. Slapper corner. Burkett's being attended to. An injury, Slavicorn takes over. Continues the trend of successful goal kicking and what has been an entertaining opening 35-minute spectacle, with Napier Boys High ahead at half-time by 27 points to 3 against Palmerston North Boys High.
All right, here we go, lads.
Curtis Heafy gets the second half underway. Gus Brown, converted number 8, has made the transition smoothly to tight head prop. In the toughest positions on the park to play. Carpenter. Now on the return. Nice, strong, direct run from Borlays and good defence. And the ball has a chance now, Lewing wide. But then he only finds Crystal. Now Lutele Malasia, the number 8.
Boys, we're in the same field position. Scrum blue. Yeah, mate, you're good.
Well, they're giving us a treat. These two teams are going to run the ball from everywhere.
That defence there, Kerr. The right winger from Napier Boys. A good left shoulder, good arm wrap around. This play here. Corey Burkett, there's Radcliffe. There's that middle row of Enor and Prouting.
Geez, he goes good at Enor, doesn't he?
Big carry. See, there's been a change there. Mead.
Bind! Sit! Hold it. Pushing.
Lutele Malasia with a quick tap. Ratcliffe goes to the line. Morlelli. Lovely right foot step, Morlelli.
Seven.
Slavicorn.
Boys, you're all moving forward in front of the kick. Everyone moving forward in front of the kick.
Geez, I know it's the rule, but you're moving. They take the quick tap now. Murphy manages to avoid Falaiva. Borlays. A nice late ball, Minhinnick.
Out there, boys.
He held that ball up nicely to give the defence the impression he was going to take it in himself, Borlays. Nice little delayed pass.
Time off. Are you coming off? Nine, boys. You're 9? Yeah, you're off, mate. Yeah.
Well, Corey Burkett, number 9 for Napier Boys, he's making his way off. He copped a bit of a bang in the end of that first half when he broke away. What a game he's had. 4 from 4, goal kicking off the tee, curling it through for 3 conversions and a penalty, but he's been so dangerous at the breakdown as well. Sniping around, getting them over the advantage line. There it is, the 9 points. Big contribution to the first half in this Polson Banner. That's Corey Burkett.
Kid can play. Now Elston Park.
No, Blue, leave it.
His team some field position. Rohihi Collis, there's a mix-up and wide to go back to retrieve the ball. Rohihi Collis.
That's fine, guys. That ball's out.
Toma Huni.
There's that defence. He's
Stripped
Gus
and lost ball
Brown.
by Blue.
The
Okay,
tight end
thank you.
prop.
Sorry, boys. Other way
He's actually
around.
moved
Stripped
now.
by Blue, then lost forward. Knock on, white ball.
Deemed to be stripped initially and then lost by Napier. But Gus Brown now is packing down a blind side. There's the hit, bang. That's the, oh yeah, that's well refereed. Can play anywhere.
Crouch.
Gus Brown.
Bind! Sit! Straight down here, boys. Hey. We can't afford to keep resetting scrums both sides, all right? I need a little bit more height from both teams, we'll go from there, okay?
Well, he can sort the removal of reset scrums himself, can't he? Stop blowing your whistle, champ.
Just make sure we sit and hold, boys. Don't push till the ball's in. Crouch! Bind! Sit!
They need something. Palmerston North boys high.
That's 3 now, boys.
That's not it.
That's 3. Push and hold. Sit and hold. No, mate.
That
that's
was a
3 in the
big
same
scrum
team.
for them to
Sit and hold.
win with field position. We can see the penalty. That's frustrating for them when you're down by 24 and getting no territory to finally get territory and get the feet at the scrum. Oh, more Lily. And 10 penalties in 40 minutes, that's okay. 7 conceded by Palmerston North boys high. That'll be a worry for them again. A little 1-2.
Boys, high five.
He's tight for see Crystal's big feet.
He's got eyes everywhere.
Yes.
Doesn't miss much.
Scrum call, boys. Hey,
Well, scrum called. Might have a word to them about the scrum. That's
Coming in
they're
from
penalised
it, please.
now.
Coming
Not
from
really an
Coming,
infringement,
boys,
just
full pack,
repeated
coming from it.
infringements. This one here, not deemed to go
Boys,
to
coming
5.
here,
You see
please.
Jared Martin.
we've had 3 scrums where you push straight away. They can't keep happening.
4.98
Hit, hold,
metres.
ball in, all yours.
Crystal going for the
No.
big fin. That was after
Yep,
the whistle
yep.
too. Oh, he's front rowers. Nice, they bring something special, Ben, as you know. They bring all their anger and frustration that's built up all week and they bring it to the footy.
Crouch!
Love it.
Bind! Sit!
Rohihi Collis. Ball held by
Bound.
ball lads, a little 8-9.
You went bound.
Leo Gordon, a wraparound play. Now they go to the right edge. This is better. Much better from Palmerston North boys high. Heafy shaped the kick, took the line on.
Last week, last week.
Now they've got some great field position. Borlays. He gets forward. Now they've got some front foot ball. Back to the right edge they go. Hillston Park.
No, you lost it, Blue.
Now they go again. Munn. So close.
Last week. Advantage offside.
Coming back, Murphy. This is Murphy. The hooker, his carries have been
boys,
strong.
Last week.
They're going to go again. Tolmahuni, Murphy
Held up, boys.
in there, held up over the line, and the penalty. Much better from Palmerston North boys high.
A and B channel, both sides. Offside. Scrum.
Yeah, a lot better. It was off a scrum as well. They made 20 metres with Heafy down the right-hand side. This is a lovely set move as well, just in behind the play. That's Rohihi Collis. And then the ball into Heafy, summed it up, put the ball back. Good leg drive over the advantage line. Then another strong phase as well with the forwards. It's hard to get involved. That's ball A's. And now their best attacking opportunities this half. They've got to nail the scrum. They've been pinged a couple of times now, penalised for pushing early. Better.
Oh, he Collis straight to Gordon. The second 5-8. Lovely right foot step, gets it down. He's been among the best players on the park today. Leo Gordon, in spite of being behind on the scoreboard. But he's got the size, the footwork and the quality to get it done, Leo Gordon.
Well, that first scrum and that set play, that got them down in the right area of the field. And then they just went to work. This will give them a lot of confidence. You see the number 12 there just comes up nice and flat. It's a lovely ball from Rahihi Collis. He still had to do the work, the right foot step to go out where there were no defenders. There, the step here, bang, that one. That's the step as he carries towards the line into the defenders. He's strong enough. A great try. And the kick, the conversion, that has gone over also. Good response in the second half from Palmerston North.
Yeah, the body shape the same as Conrad Smith. Running style is very similar. Try scoring prowess the same. Win their own kickoff. How good. Napier boys. Now they shift the ball, goes behind. Curran, Morlelli. Lovely left-hand fend, inside ball.
Nah, boys, back over here. Boys, give me some space, please. Right. Midfield, offside. Points, yeah? Shot. Shot.
Napier, they've travelled down here for this Polson Banner battle. They had a good win last week against New Plymouth. That's given them plenty of confidence moving into this battle. Started the game, this game brilliantly, just piling on the points in that tough Super 8 competition which they're in.
I haven't missed on much today. Napier boys, and then ooh, talk about a game of inches. It could have been a brilliant kick. Ends up going out on the full.
Where are you? Line up. Boys, hang on that. You've got an option. Do you want the line? How do you want it to be here? Okay. Slide off.
Substitution there for Palmerston North boys. Jacob Rahihi Collis has had a good game, the halfback.
Time on.
He is under a lot of pressure defensively. Vince Tahiwi, number 21, is on.
Contest at the front of the line out, both teams competing for the ball. Russell, replacement halfback for Utele Malasia, captain. Strong run, good yards. Eno. 3 defenders on Eno. Utele Malasia. Second carry and 3 rucks. Now Morlelli at the line. Morlelli. Russell goes from the base of the ruck. Now the pick and go. They were meters. There's a loose ball. Turned over. Palmerston North boys high.
Nah, you're under pressure, boys. Scrum. Lost forward.
Well, the positives they can take away is their defence. Palmerston North boys, where they have scored first in the second half. They're starting to get into their work, but their defence has been good. There were threats everywhere across the park here. It's a good carry here from Kati Broughton over the advantage line. And Brown involved. This is the end of it there where it's loose. They've just pounced on any loose ball as well. but they've stayed in that fight defensively.
Bind! Sit!
Tahiwi McMillan. Good scrum from Napier. Curtis Heafy. Oh, he got some metres on that kick. Heafy standing in his in goal. He's kicked it to within 15 metres of the opponent's try line. They're still inside the half, but they lose it forward. But look at the field position, all resulting from Heafy's drop kick, or should I say kick from the in goal.
Time off, lads.
Oh, such a good weapon. It's a way to relieve pressure. He's had to pull it down from some height, just stepping back and bang. And then the bounce of the ball, that's helped as well. There's no wind assistance there. That's just timing.
Geordie Barrett. Great job, Curtis. His team under the pump. Be able to pick up 85 metres on the kick. How good.
Enor, he's just getting some attention for Napier boys. He's down at big. And he's had some work today, is Nick Enor.
I was wondering what you're up to.
There he is.
6'4". 3 years in the first 15. Nick, good size. Looking at his frame, educated guess. Not much change out of 110, 112. But boy, he carries his size and his weight well. Hard to handle with the ball. His work rate. Well, his core job is to win lineouts and fucking hit people. But on top of that, well, his ball carrying and his leadership with his team has been exceptional.
Sit!
Lily. Carpenter with a little chip to himself. He's taken high, very high. That's direct contact. Not malicious, but it's direct nonetheless.
Don't need that. There we go. Hey, time's off, mate.
So there'll be some sort of case
No. Go back, please.
to answer.
Please, boys. Time's off. There's no rush. There's no rush.
It was high and
What do you reckon?
Reckless.
Not
really.
Yeah.
Isn't actually looking, but it's direct contact. The head.
the last one didn't look good.
I just don't think there's force there. But
No, he's
I
a tough
agree.
customer
No
there, a
force. I
slap
think
of
yellow's
corn. I
probably
don't
the
think
best
there was any malice in it. It wasn't intending to
high level of danger.
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's a high level of danger.
No.
do that damage, but a reckless arm, that head
Is your
height.
number on?
No, I don't.
But yeah, there's Heafy, he's tough. Bit of magic water.
But we understand his K's come down a little bit and the initial and the fall. Yellow card.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Wasn't malicious, but
No. Yellow card it is. All good, mate? All good? You all right?
Is that a red?
No, yellow. You all right? All good?
give it a
I'm in here.
Was that a red? Only yellow. Okay, I'm
Okay,
okay
where's
now.
your captain, boys? Where's your captain? You got an option. We can go up there where the kick landed. Up there, so you want to go up there, yeah? Okay, thank you. Cheers, lads. Line
It's,
out.
Fletcher
Yeah.
Carpenter with 10 minutes to reflect on the life works of Shakespeare before coming back.
There we go. Big gap, please, big gap.
Good player, this kid, Heafy. Muffy's had a very good game. Muffy,
Okay, thank you. Last week, boys.
Russell
Line's
for
blue.
Ratcliffe. Russell, more Lily. Want to put the ball behind Heafy.
advantage.
Contact in the air, pulling him down.
Well, that was a Palmerston North boys throw as well, and 2 opposition jumpers, 2 Napier boys, up they went, and they stole that ball. Really good example of the defence at set-piece time and how critical it is, putting pressure on without the ball. Oh, plenty of them.
Okay, thank you. Time off, boys.
Ivan Stevenson and number 17, Andre Tetanga, number 19, Eli Odenryan, number 16, Braxton Wilson-Kloon, number 22, Telson Leovite,
Jared Martin.
Not straight. Scrum? Where's he gone?
Where's he propped? With the throw, it wasn't straight. So just reminding you, if you're watching First 15 Rugby for the first time, they're 35-minute halves. So we're less than 19 to go
Crouch!
in this, the 118th Polson Banner between Palmerston North Boys High and Napier.
Straight down. On the intersection there, mate.
Well, their scrum's been good, Palmerston North boys. They've been under a little bit of pressure to get the ball out, never really under major threat. That's a great clearance as well. A great kick, attacking kick.
Time off. Both captains, please.
The referee wants a word.
Captain. We've got 18 to go. All right, there's a few niggly stuff starting to come in. Keep the boys in line.
There's 2
positive game.
terrific young kids, back rowers. Joe Simpson Smith, who's also a quality softball player as well. And Lutele Malasia. Eli Odenryan.
Yeah, straight down there, boys.
Inside.
Last feet, boys, last feet.
22, Tahiwi McMillan.
No, straight off his feet.
A halfback is driven off the ball.
Straight off his feet. Where you are, where you are. Straight off your feet. What's your call? Corner? Right, corner it is.
Position and territory, they were stacked heavily against Palmerston North Boys High after that first half. They're starting to even that right up now in the second half. You just watch here. There's Brown and number 3. Oh, number 17. Beg your pardon, Tasman. Suane Oeti.
Eli Odenryan. From the back of the line out the drive, nearly.
Last feet, Blue, last feet. Thank you.
Great field position. Now the pick and go, the fresh front rower. Stevenson gets the try done. That's what they needed.
Well, good work at the breakdown, then good work at set-piece time. And they've been rewarded. Oh, Heafy, after the penalty, a big kick to put them right down in good field position. And they went to work with a line out, and then the pick and go, close quarters with the new substitutions on. Javan Stevenson there, he is the big man.
Heafy just gets it to turn left at the last moment. Push their score up by 2 points. Big, strong and fresh from the bench, Stevenson.
15 and a half.
AJ Hansen, number 20, he is on for Cody Borlays.
One more Lily. Unforced error.
Last week, boys.
So Napier boys immediately on the front foot.
Barnes over.
Get that ball quickly out to the left edge. Kantavong.
Out there, boys.
Here's that defence again where they're under pressure. There's that drop ball at kick-off time, and then they're swooping across. Number 21, Vince Tahui, the halfback, replacement halfback. Good shoulder, good covering tackle.
Palmerston North Boys High hooker Eli Odenrine. Father played for the Warriors. Father was a winger. Donald Charnley. The line out win now. Palmerston North Boys High. Pick up some metres on the drive. Odenrine comes out the back of the maul with the ball. They reset and go again. Well, they know that Heafy can kick the ball. They decide to run it out and chance their arm down the left edge. A lovely offload. And now they pick up some good metres. Manhinnick keeps the ball alive for Sam Coles. Coming all the way from the right wing to back up his left wing teammate. How good running the ball out from their own quarter.
Well, this is ball out in front as well, and ball on two hands, and then the fin. Look at that offload, brilliant. And then the pace, putting it down, Manhinnick. He kept it in, just, it must have been, it just scraped the touchline right in front of the assistant referee. Well, Palmerston North boys, they've woken up second half. Tane Harvey involved the 13, that's his Ben Manhinnick. Been very dangerous on the left wing. It's Dougal Kerr, right winger. He's thrown his body on the line today, substitution for him. An injury substitution. There's Corey Pale, number 20.
Martin with the throw. Napier boys.
Out of the 19 out, 19.
With the drive.
No, 19 out.
Another line-out win by Inor. Look at the metres they're picking up
Side entry.
from their line-out drive, and now a penalty for a side entry. And little right side play now. Pyle and Russell.
No violence, boys. Number 19. Number 19, side entry.
Oh, that's a really good weapon, a good piece of artillery to have this time in the game as well. Just good set piece and good solid drive. They forced the error from Palmerston North boys, just infringing with that drive as it just started to march forward. Really hard to stop here as it comes down. Look how well set they are in their body positions. They know exactly where to go. Good sign of a well-drilled forward pack. And they're patient. They're not trying to go too fast. They're well-directed as well at the back. Joel Russell, the halfback, look at him and just clapping them on.
And the drive coming from Napier Boys High. They are on the fly down the right edge. Napier Boys High. Good field position. Now they're a chance.
No. Unless you want, held up. Held up. We can't have two shots. No, hold up. Scrum 5.
Well, that's 2 big line-out drives. The first one, well, it's 2 of them to get them half a field. They started at halfway with a big, strong one. They got the penalty. They went again, now over the line. Just dominant, this pack. The defence, the desperation defence, what's been a hallmark of Palmerston North boys' afternoon. They've hung in there. They're still, though, under pressure.
Sit!
One Napier player just on the right-hand side of the scrum, blind side.
Stand up, boys. We're going around. Stand up. Stand up. Let's go.
Scrum, boys.
Possession is levelled up. That's been the big thing. It's been the big negative, that territory stat for Palmerston North boys high to deal with.
Crouch!
And look at that, 2-1 almost, time in opposition 22. So there'll be none of the pump that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Hold it. Down and up. Loose head, straight down.
Span out.
That kick. Boy, it's a weapon for them.
Yeah, you see the loose head far side there, the knee will hit the ground. Well, it's pretty tough because the ball, they're actually moving forward. It's technically accurate, but
Step across.
that scrum was moving forward nonetheless. Palmerston North boys will be happy with it.
Let's go.
Eli holding line and a good steal. A great line-out steal from Gus Brown. Contesting the line-outs, competing on every play. Now the drive.
That's one's blue.
Then an error at the back.
No. First one off.
It doesn't detract at all from the quality of Gus Brown.
Second one. Boys. Don't you running. Move it away.
A bit of emotion in this match here.
Move back.
As it would have been over 118 years of at least Gus Brown. And he's got number 3 on his back, remember that. How many tight end props winning ball like that on opposition throw? Real good talent, Gus Brown.
Crouch! Bind! Stand up.
Tahiwi McMillan
We're already engaged.
and Russell.
There must be a gap, both sides. There must be a gap.
A couple of featherweights at halfback. Gus Brown is locking now. Number 8 last year, started this game. Tight head prop, now he's locking.
Crouch!
Big, strong, tough, versatile.
Bind! Sit!
Good, tough kid.
7, you're off.
And he's only year 12. He'll be back next year too.
Number 7. Time off. There's too many scrum penalties, okay? This is your official warning for your team. Number 7 came straight for the scrum, the ball was out.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Over here, mate. Over here. Binding.
Put him where you want him.
Eli Odenryan. Towards the back, it goes behind. The bounce is on the Napier side now. Broughton quickly out to the left edge. Lely.
Let's go. Boys, who's in? Who's in?
Donald Charnley wins the line out at number 2 for Palmerston North Boys High. Tahiwi McMillan for Heafy. Leo Gordon. Tahiwi McMillan, Heafy. Nice ball, thinking about an offload. Tane Harvey. Odin Ryan. Got the ball away, Donald Charnley.
No, he's off his feet now.
They advanced the football comfortably off 3 phases. Palmerston North Boys High. Heafy. Gordon. And came off the back of a Napier player. Tanga. Heafy. Shape.
No, bring it
Dummy.
up, leave it.
Went to the line. Tanga. Tahiwi McMillan for Gordon. Leo Gordon, that right foot step. And the offload, unlucky. Easy picks up the support runner there.
Good turnover, boys.
They're a big chance, but they've won it back.
Move.
Tahiwi McMillan. Harvey. He's held up initially. Now Donald Charnley. They were building momentum.
Holding on.
Not releasing the ball. And Gus Brown on the job.
5 to go, boys.
What a game he's had.
Yeah, it's been wonderful across the park. Both these teams, physical, have been direct. Just see Leo Gordon in the midfield for Palmerston North Boys. As you see Gus Brown here, he's so versatile. He's packed at 6 and 8 at lock.
Can't hear you, mate.
Tight head, he jumps in the line out, steals ball carry. I was just mentioning Leo Gordon, who he's been a danger man in the midfield for Palmerston North Boys. He scored the first try of the second half.
What do you got? Shoulder, is it? All good, mate? Take your time.
He's had a good game as well, Morlili.
16 to go.
15, fullback.
Okay, right.
Well, it was a late inclusion.
Oh, yeah. This guy's
Morlili in the 15 jersey. And Slabbercorn got sent to the bench, so he had 10 minutes at 5'8". Very accomplished. Lovely feet and a good offload. Gee, there's been some skill shown today, Ben, hasn't there, with these kids?
Yeah, under good conditions as well. They've just thrown everything at it. And they have to in the Polson Banner. This really is the most important match of their season, year after year. Both teams really contributed to a great spectacle.
1-2 play. In front of the line out.
Nah, boys, I'm happy. We've got a line out set. This guy's here, line out set.
Parts of the game they're really impressed. They've been Palmerston North Boys in the way that they've hung in defensively. And they've been down on territory possession. And turnovers as well, but they've stuck at it and stayed in this game in the second half. Well, they're ahead in this second half.
Thank you. Boys, you in?
14 points to
you
nil.
In? He's in. Righto. He's in. Let's go.
Odin Ryan to the middle of the line out for Donald Charnley.
Yeah, come now.
Eli.
Out of it, 18.
Odin Ryan
Side entry. What was your one? Sorry, Gary.
controlling the ball at the back. Heafy with a little short chip and chase for himself, but it's plucked out of the air. They were operating on a penalty advantage.
Yeah. Thank you. Number 18, side entry. 18, side entry.
Van der Delzen. I hope I got his name right if I haven't. Sorry, mate. Van der Delzen.
Big gap, boys, both sides, big gap.
So Eli Odenrine, not as fast as his father, but he plays in the front row, so he's tougher. But then another win against the throw. Gus Brown.
You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. He's all good, he's coming this side.
2 and a bit minutes.
Unplayable.
And then Palmerston North Boys High. Good job, Joe Simpson-Smith, the captain.
You know, he's been in a big game, hasn't he?
Here we go.
Simpson-Smith. Their pack has really, their scrums performed well. Their defence, at times they've had to be desperate. They've had to step up and make the tackles that need to be made.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Tahiwi, McMillan into the midfield for Gordon as a set play. Heafy. 2 to go on the inside. And Napier defender, they got numbers on the right edge. Palmerston North Boys High. Looking for a quick recycle. Heafy's available at first receiver. Now Alston Park. Oh, the penalty by Napier boys.
Holding on.
Good job in defence. Faliva.
What are we doing? Let's go. Just there, mate. 40 seconds.
Tuli Taluati. Faliva. And quality gain, 27 points to 3. Napier Boys High led at half-time. 14 points to 0. Palmerston North Boys High have dominated the second half. Absolutely no field position for long parts of this game. And a quality match and some of the skill that we've seen, especially the offloading and traffic.
Rana's taken him in the air.
Utili Malasia happy with the win, the Polson Banner. Go back up State Highway 1 to Napier. Their supporters, fellow students out here to enjoy the moment with the team. And the 118th Polson Banner, there it is, that began back in 1904. We'll go back to Napier Boys High School for another season.